The archive is not merely a collection of paper, it is a boundary, a physical line drawn between what a state is willing to acknowledge and what it chooses to bury in the dark. For decades, the standard machinery of global intelligence operated on the tangible. Microfilm, intercepted radio frequencies, high-altitude reconnaissance photographs capturing the cold geometry of Soviet submarine pens. These were the reliable metrics of the Cold War, the concrete pillars of strategic deterrence. But by the late 1960s, a quiet panic began to filter through the windowless corridors of the Defense Intelligence Agency. Advanced satellite telemetry was tracking something anomalous within the Soviet interior. Deep inside the closed military facility of Novosibirsk, the KGB was funding a highly classified department dedicated to psychotronics, what the West called parapsychology. The reports crossing the desks of the Joint Chiefs of Staff were fragments of a nightmare. The Soviets were not merely testing advanced weaponry. They were attempting to map the human subconscious. They were looking for a method to bypass physical distance, steel reinforcement, and cryptographic encryption entirely, using the unmapped architecture of the human mind. The response from the American intelligence apparatus was born out of raw geopolitical desperation. If the subconscious could be weaponized, the United States could not afford an intelligence gap. The blueprint for what would eventually become known as Project Stargate was drawn up far from the spotlight of Washington politics. It was anchored inside the sterile corrugated metal buildings of Fort Meade, Maryland. Code names shifted like smoke across the decades: Gondola Wish, Grill Flame, Center Lane, Sunstreak. But the underlying objective remained entirely immutable. The military called it remote viewing, a clinical term designed to sanitize an ancient, deeply unsettling concept.